South Korea,
Osan, Busan.
2 cities and 1 adventure across the world to see a relatively small country with a big reputation.
We are flying Air Premia, and look at this.
Where's the other seat?
I can't believe there is a missing seat next to us.
It's just for us two. In the back of the plane.
So what is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of South Korea?
Well, honestly, I don't know much about South Korea.
Neither do I. I know what K-pop music sounds like.
Well, yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, I have no clue where South Korea is on a map.
Really? I'm Noelle.
And I'm Jonathan.
We're on a mission to live in 100 countries.
Ever wonder what would happen if you got rid of all your stuff and traveled around?
A few years ago, we would have said that was crazy or irresponsible.
But there's more than one way to travel.
From the mountains in Colombia,
To the mountains in Romania,
crossing oceans and continents,
or canals in Thailand.
we're writing our own story.
Everywhere we go, we meet amazing people.
This channel may not be for you, but we're inviting you to come along with us.
Because we're not just traveling.
Subscribe for free.
I have no clue where South Korea is on a map.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it borders North Korea, but I don't know where that is either.
Korea is between China and Japan. There's Japan, and this is all China. This right here is the Pacific Ocean, and on the other side of this ocean is the United States. See this peninsula here? That's where we are. The capital city is Seoul, and according to Wikipedia, houses more than half the population of South Korea.
Wow.
We're here in South Korea.
Getting through immigration was surprisingly simple. We filled out an arrival card, and thankfully, they had an English version for us.
We've arrived.
And just like that, we're in. Now let's figure out how to get around.
Public transportation here is so organized. There's an airport train that takes you straight to Seoul Station.
원하시는 서비스를 선택하여 주십시오. Please select your departure.
And check this out. Tap to pay on the ticket machine. It's all so modern and efficient.
车票发行完毕，无需发票。
Well, that was sweet.
The boarding pass has been printed.
차례로 통과하여 주십시오.
First impression? This place is incredibly clean. Everything feels so structured and well thought out.
And now, time to get our transit cards for the next leg of our journey.
1,
Do the same.
33.
Whoa, it's on the side.
We made it to Seoul Station from Incheon Airport. Now on to the next challenge, navigating public transport in Korea.
The transit system here is actually a little complex.
But that's only because we don't speak Korean, and Google Maps doesn't seem to work here.
I wonder if we'll see people playing Dakji in the subway.
Is that the game where they slap each other?
We're heading to Osan to visit my brother and his wife. They work hard during the week, so we'll just explore their neighborhood in Osan.
She loves it. She loves it. You want to play with your slot? Or do you want belly rub?
Hi, Connie. Remember us? Oh, you're so cute.
Yes, you want a belly rub?
Oh, she's good. Oh, look at that. Look how sweet.
Where are we going today, Noelle?
We're gonna go explore. We're gonna go walk around this neighborhood and go to a nature park walk area. We'll see what it's like. It looks nice.
It's a little overwhelming. Everything is so new to us, but it's also nice and beautiful.
There is hardly any English, which is what we expected, but it's still so crazy. The alphabet is like Greek to me.
My first observation is we definitely stand out. It's a bit different from other places we've traveled where there's more diversity in appearance.
Yeah, Koreans seem to share a lot of the same features. It feels very homogeneous.
It's interesting because it seems like everyone understands the cultural norms and knows exactly where they fit in.
I can see that they take recycling seriously. 4 bins? What are they for? I have a lot to learn, I can tell. Thankfully, one of the neighbors helped me sort it out.
This is a really nice park. I want to see how far it goes.
Insect repellent auto sprayer. See if it works.
Do you hear that? It sounds like music.
Where is it coming from?
This is not what I expected. That looks like saxophone karaoke. People are actually lined up in the park to play saxophone to karaoke tracks.
I've never seen anything like that before. Koreans take karaoke to a whole new level.
There's a trail that starts here too. Cool. We found something that looks familiar.
Domino's! Domino's Pizza in South Korea?
I wonder if it's any good.
Oh my, these pizza options are on a whole other level.
I've never seen so many toppings.
We got our pizza.
Who's that guy on the box? The pizza has purple crust. Wow.
And it's the best pizza ever.
We're not the only ones eating though. My brother's pet rabbit, Stracciatella, is here munching away.
I just love watching a bunny eat. It's so cute.
Osan has so many places to eat, but here's the challenge. Almost nothing is in English.
Yeah, we're realizing that not many people here speak English either.
Another thing, Google Maps doesn't work in Korea. Instead, they use an app called Naver, which also is a widely used search engine here too.
It's cool how Korea has its own versions of everything, but for first-timers, it makes navigating a little tricky.
We found this grocery store called No Brand. Let's see what's inside.
They have all kinds of groceries here. I love it. The items have very minimal branding and advertising.
Apparently, their brand is not having a brand?
Such a paradox.
Oh look, it looks like another grocery store. Let's go.
Wow, everything is in Korean. This is so cool.
Well, they've got lots of kimchi, lots of Chinese imported vegetables, tons of ramen, and of course, seafood including squid. And it looks like it is all spicy.
They don't just have their own version of Google, they have their own version of food too.
I really thought they would have more familiar foods, but I can't seem to find any bread in this grocery store.
King crab.
Oh, I can't look at these anymore. Look at that. Oh, where's the bakery? I want to go to the bakery. That gives me comfort.
Look at this. I found the seaweed aisle.
There's a lot of seaweed. There's even more over there.
That is a lot of seaweed.
Okay, so we're headed to a place that our friend recommended for us, and it's called Seoul Bing Snow. So it's a dessert shop, and we'll see what it tastes like, and we're excited.
We're taking the train to Busan. If you want to see the full experience riding the train, check out our separate video coming out next week.
We just arrived in Busan, and our first impression? Busan is good.
Busan is good.
We've arrived.
We booked one of the cheapest hotels in Busan so we could save money, and our hotel is Japanese.
I can't even believe it. We are staying at a Japanese hotel in Korea.
I hope it's good.
Whoops. Give me a second. Okay, now the video.
Let's go. We made it. Wow. I'll put it inside maybe. Put your card here.
Oh.
Look at that.
Ooh.
Cruise ship.
I like a cruise ship, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty small. It's a Japanese style, which means it's
Wow, very
small,
efficient.
but it's like a cruise ship.
It's like a cruise ship.
So Japanese style apparently means functional and tiny.
Look at this sink. It also doubles as a shower.
Genius.
Since our hotel room is so small, let's go and explore before it gets dark. Let's go for a walk. It looks like it's good weather today, and we'll just explore around this area.
Yeah, and I want to go see the water. So let's go walk around and see the water.
Get some Korean barbecue.
Ooh, and just explore. Let's go see what's around us.
Perfect.
Ooh, my stomach's growling. I'm really hungry.
Busan.
So this is what Busan looks like. I like it.
Yeah, it has a more coastal vibe. Walking by the harbor is so beautiful. Oh wow, that looks beautiful.
I think that's Busan Tower.
What is that? Some weird animal.
Is that a shark? Because that's not what sharks look like in America.
What is it? Put your guess in the comments.
Are you sure you know where you are going?
Yes, it's right through here.
Oh, look at this. Look at that.
A biff. Alright, time for our first Korean barbecue experience. Where are we at?
We're at a place called Gogi-Bon, and it opens like in 1 minute, and so we're waiting out. It's a Korean barbecue place that has really, really good reviews, and there's the menu. It's in Korean, so we Google translated, took a picture of it. It's not super accurate. We don't know really what it means, but we're gonna try. We've never done Korean barbecue before, so we'll order a set and see what it includes. We're open. Let's go.
Looks like we're the first and only ones here for now. Sit down.
Oh yeah.
So this is unlike anything I've ever experienced. You have a totally different setup. You got all these like toppings instantly ready for us. And then you can see this, like, we'll maybe unveil this later. There's this vent system, and then the drawer has got silverware in it. And these are like our dishes, I guess. Very cool. They first brought out some soup.
It has onion cut into strips.
They put lots of things on our table.
Korean onions.
In the middle, there's hot coals.
It's so hot, you can feel it where you sit.
And then there is a vent that sucks up the smoke.
So the waiter is also a chef because he is cooking all kinds of things on these coals and giving it to us. I don't know if he does this to everyone or just us.
He could probably tell we don't know what we're doing.
We're just trying to figure it out, but luckily the staff is super helpful and told us what we need to know.
On our table, we have ground wasabi, and the red one is mini freshwater shrimps, like mini shrimps. They put lots of things on our table. The red one is spicy, then there's garlic salt and fermented soybean. This is sweet bean powder.
Did I say they even have a silverware drawer built into the table?
Korean barbecue is such a unique experience. You cook the meat at the table over hot coals and dip it in sauces.
They even gave us pork skin soaked or boiled in cinnamon water. Never had anything like it before. Usually it's crispy pork skin, but here it is soft, and you can dip it in the sweet bean powder. What you can do is put some cooked pork neck on a piece of lettuce with some Korean onions, and yummy!
Or you can just dip some pork into the garlic salt and eat it. You can also put some fermented soybean and a whole garlic clove from the barbecue. Add some onions and try to eat it in one bite. This cinnamon pork is 100% pork fat. I guess it's the dessert because it tastes sweet and chewy and has a cinnamon flavor. There is something about cooking your food over hot coals, pork fat especially, that makes it feel like this is a very traditional meal that has been passed down for many, many centuries. Millennia?
Yeah, that Korean barbecue experience was delicious. I'm like really full now. It was quite the experience, you know. It's like they're cooking it right in front of you. So it's like a private chef. It was really cool. They were talking to us in English, like about what they were cooking, what like the types of meat, and I don't know, and what like toppings go with it, or like the seasonings or spices and stuff. So we like got to try them all, and it was very delicious. I thought our server guy and chef was very nice. It was 39,000 won.
Time for an adventure. The Skyline Luge. We got our tickets on Klook and are so excited.
We are going to Skyline Luge here in Busan, and so we'll see what that's like. I think it's going down like a hillside, or I don't know. We'll go see. It looks like go-karting a little bit, but with gravity. So
I'm so excited.
yeah, we'll go see what it's like. It looks so fun.
Getting around Busan is super easy thanks to their great public transportation system.
Even traveling all the way from Seoul to Busan felt easy. Look at this air quality detector. It's measuring the particulate matter.
Random, but interesting.
Wow, the ticket is a queen. Look, it's a Korean praying mantis. 안녕하세요. We made it to Skyline Luge. First, we get our tickets validated.
Don't forget our helmets. Then we take a lift up the hill. Looks like we aren't the only ones here.
We're on.
It's actually kind of scary, but no, it's fun. I want to go on this I want to go on this track. You're by yourself.
The way it works is you get taken up the hill on a ski lift-like thing. Then you ride down one of 4 paths.
We got to go down 4 times.
The track is super smooth and you control your speed with the brakes. It's completely gravity powered, so there's no gas pedal or buttons or anything.
This is seriously so much fun. The track is really wide and you can pass people easily if needed.
But don't go too fast. If you don't use the brakes, you can easily lose control or flip over.
It's easy. Before you go, they show you how to drive, and you have to pass a little training that shows that you know how to brake.
This is good.
Okay, so that was super fun. Some final thoughts that I have about it are that we were able to go down 4 different tracks, and it was super fun. You could go as fast or as slow as you wanted to. You got control of it, and it was just, I don't know, it was very, you could pass people if you wanted to. It was not like controlled, so that was really nice. We got control of it ourselves, and so that was really fun. Jonathan and I went together like the whole time, but like going fast, slow, and experiencing it, and it had really beautiful views of like the water and like another like amusement park next to us, so like we got to see a lot of really cool things, so super fun. We're at IKEA in South Korea, Busan, and at IKEA. Let's go eat some Swedish meatballs.
Swedish meatballs in South Korea?
Why not?
1 month in South Korea sure passed by quickly.
This whole trip has been incredible.
South Korea is a great place, and we had such a great time with my brother and his wife.
I agree, and there's even more to explore in South Korea that we didn't get to see.
Let us know. What would you want to see if you visited South Korea?
And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more travel living adventures.
Where are we headed, Noel?
I'm going to the airport.
And then?
Bali.